Every car begins as a spark, a line sketched on paper, a thought that one day finds motion. This is where machines are born. For decades, SamAuto has been turning engineering imagination into reliable vehicles, modern designs, true innovations, quality that empowers confidence on the global stage. Behind every vehicle is the heartbeat of people, engineers, designers, professionals for whom every detail carries weight and every result is a promise kept.
The world is changing. There is a lot of protectionism coming all around the world. So in the last 2-3 years, market characteristics, tariffs, and behaviors of countries for imports, exports are changing. So for us, if we look to our history, we have a solid and very strong background on the export side. So we are exporting to more than 40 countries all around the world, 3 continents. So it's a good success story, but it has to be a new story. The new story is to manufacture and to assemble in different countries. So we had to transfer our export experience, our know-how that we collected in 42 years to other countries. And from the beginning on, we were very interested in the Uzbekistan market too. It was for me the first time in 2018 when I was here. There was at that time our Coca-Cola Group was looking for some investment opportunities, and I was also looking for the automotive side here. And I had the chance to know SamAuto for the first time at that time. But unfortunately, we could not build up a relationship for a further discussion about joint ventures or something other else, so strategic cooperation. But when we came back to 2024, there was a directive from the president of Uzbekistan to start some privatizations. And we were very interested in this aspect.
We are in Uzbekistan with huge plans for the future of the Uzbekistan, for the future of SamAuto as well. As you mentioned, there are lots of changes in the automotive industry, especially in the commercial vehicle segment. You know, electrification is one of the biggest trend change, and also the automatization. So autonomous car and electrified vehicles are on agenda. Of course, we will implement that kind of changes as well, but our first target is, our first prioritization is to make SamAuto as the production export hub of Central Asia and in the future Africa. So that's why we are here. That's why we select Uzbekistan.
And there is an amazing potential for Uzbekistan to make a central hub for some businesses, and especially for the automotive business too. Because you have an automotive history in the country for many years that we built up. And SamAuto was a very good candidate fitting for us to enter this market in an investment way. And also for us, it is the first time that we invest in a country other than Turkey. So, and we are very happy to be here.
Samarkand factory has a long history, but also Samarkand has a long history. It's a legacy. Now we are trying to understand the current status, current success factors coming from the history of SamAuto, and we will add on top of these success factors our experience in Turkey that we are producing in Anadolu Isuzu almost 7,000 units and almost $220 million export to mainly to European countries. Why not to make the same success here? We will merge the history of SamAuto, the know-how of Anadolu Isuzu, and we will create a much more fruitful future here. As Ömer Hayyam said, A bread done with several hands will be much more delicious, so we will make it together.
Today, SamAuto is a fully foreign-owned enterprise. 75.2% is held by Anadolu Isuzu, Turkey, and 24.8% by Isuzu Motors and Itochu Corporation, Japan. At the same time, it remains our enterprise, located on Uzbek soil and powered by our people and our expertise. The company began its operations in 1999 as SamAuto'yu in partnership with Group, and since 2007, vehicles have been produced under the Isuzu brand. While many changes have taken place over the years, the most significant transformation began in December 2025, when Anadolu Isuzu became the majority shareholder. Today, together with Anadolu Group, its parent company, we are implementing large-scale transformation and integration processes. The combination of capabilities across 3 countries and 4 companies creates strong potential for major technological advancements. We expect significant progress in digitalization, environmental solutions, advanced technologies, and electrification. We are confident that we will offer the market even more reliable and safer vehicles, along with an expanded product range. Furthermore, this integration provides access to new global export markets through Anadolu Isuzu's international network.
Let me tell about who is Anadolu Group. Anadolu Group is more than 50 years serving on all around the country. So it is have factories, almost more than 100 factories in 20 countries. 2025 net sales of Anadolu Group is $16 billion, which is too big. If we compare, even it's somehow close to some countries' GDP. So it's operating in 8 different sectors: the beverage, Coca-Cola business, beer, FS business, grocery, retail sales, Migros, old ram store, as you know, in the CIS regions. Also Anadolu Isuzu in automotive business, adult stationery business, agriculture, ETAP, and hospital, John Hopkins affiliates. And it has lots of international joint ventures as well. And more than 100,000 people is working in Anadolu Group. It become one of the subsidiaries of Anadolu Group, Anadolu Isuzu, which is our main shareholder of SamAuto. What Anadolu Isuzu is doing, more than 40 years, it's producing trucks and buses. It is the minibus champion, the last more than 20 years in Turkey for export.
Maybe my first visit in 2018 was more with challenges. But when I came back in 2024, I was very impressed. First of all, by the plant. The plant in Samarkand was changed a lot. Product-wise, they expanded the product portfolio. Investment side, they made a lot of factory modernization investments. And people impressed me a lot too. So at that time, my first idea was, yes, Uzbekistan and SamAuto is the right place for us to make this investment. And there is a SamAuto which was in the last 26 years brought to a very good level. Now it's the time for us. So we can bring new things, we can create synergies, and we can, of course, create new talents from the company. And now it's our time to do that.
What is my competitive advantage? Of course, local production will be the first. Second, high service quality. Third, reliable products. And please do not forget, we are not doing passenger car business. If it is a commercial vehicle, the user need to use their vehicle every time.
A single day of vehicle downtime results not only in lost revenue, but also in direct financial losses. According to global estimates, downtime of one vehicle costs a company approximately €300 per day. This includes driver wages, operational losses, and delays in cargo delivery. That is why, since 2008, we have consistently developed our service network across the country. Today, it represents an infrastructure with nearly 18 years of experience. Every year, we bring together representatives from all our service centers across Uzbekistan and organize competitions among mechanics and technicians. These events serve not only as professional contests, but also as platforms for knowledge exchange. The winners travel to Japan to participate in the international I1 Grand Prix, where they closely engage with Isuzu specialists from around the world and see how they work in other markets. Year by year, we see continuous improvement in the expertise and capabilities of our service network.
So I will continue to give after sales, spare parts, and high quality and duration, and able to work all of our vehicles every day, not to make the customers to have the problem for not using their vehicles. So this will be our competitive strategy. Of course, with the localization, we will try to decrease the cost, so affordability will be also our one of criteria. This will make us much more successful in the future.
Anadolu Isuzu has a longer history of producing Isuzu vehicles and a higher level of localization for certain components. At the same time, our plant operates production lines that are not localized in their facilities. The combination of these complementary strengths creates a solid foundation for large-scale strategic projects with long-term potential. In recent years, both the commercial vehicle market and customer expectations have evolved significantly. While price used to be the primary consideration, today, total cost of ownership has become the key decision factor. Vehicles are no longer seen simply as a means of transport, but as business solutions. Customers carefully evaluate service availability and quality, spare parts supply, and the vehicle's resale value. I clearly remember that about 10 years ago, our product lineup included both air-conditioned and non-air-conditioned models, and most customers chose the more affordable option. At that time, we made a strategic decision to discontinue basic configurations without air conditioning in order to gradually shape customer demand for comfort. Today, the market has evolved to the point where customers expect fully equipped, comfortable vehicles by default.
Localization is one of the biggest importance in every country. First, you bring the country know-how and you create an ecosystem for automotive industry. When you have local producers, first you have low cost, so which means low price to the customers. Second, you have the flexibility and you don't need to have lots of stocks in your hand, which gives you a chance to quick response to the market conditions. This is a win-win-win strategy. Our target is to make 30% localization on all of our products within 3-5 years.
Uzbekistan's automotive industry is developing dynamically, attracting attention from neighboring countries. In Kyrgyzstan, production of our vehicles is already being launched, with our specialists contributing to technology transfer and implementation. In Azerbaijan, production of our models has already been established, and discussions are currently underway with several more
This
countries.
is our main motto, so to expand the sales of SamAuto to new markets, to bring new products to SamAuto. But first we have to support the technology side and the system side. And at the end, I hope, and this is my dream, we should create new talents of SamAuto, which can be transferred to any other organizations of Anadolu Group all around the world. So this is our target for the people too.
When I'm in the factory, when I see in the people eyes, when I see in the people face, if they are smiling, if they are protecting their product, if they believe their product, you feel it, which means that they are happy, they are trusting their product, they are doing everything that they can do, like a child care to their product, to their factory. So this is my criteria to check whether people are in good mood. I want to make this company, which is currently like this, I want to continue. People come here to work and also to feel proud that they are doing something made in Uzbekistan and making high quality, giving the people this proud that they are one part of a big picture.
I joined SamAuto 18 years ago after graduation. Over this time, we've learned a lot from outstanding mentors. Today, many employees who started their careers at the plant hold leadership positions and are mentoring the next generation of professionals. Over the years, SamAuto has become more than just a workplace for us. It is an integral part of our lives and a true professional community.
I joined this plant on the 1st of March in 1999 at the age of 23, right after graduating from university. I started my career here as a machine operator. Much of what happens at a plant like this is something no university can truly teach. It's learned on the job. For 27 years now, I have come to work every day, continuously learning and adapting as the plant evolves. It has been an incredibly engaging journey. Today, I serve as a director of production, overseeing 11 workshops and a team of 800 people.
Sustainability is one of our main criteria, but it's not only including environment, it also includes people. So people approach number of women working in the company, the woman feeling safe in the company, things like that are very important for us. Here I have seen, and I'm very happy to see, that women are very welcomed in the companies and are working in different positions, including managerial positions, which makes us very happy. My duty is to encourage women to work also in the factory, in the processes. So if I, after several years as a company, will succeed to do that, it will be great.
To build a factory, it needs 3 years. That's enough. But to develop the people, minimum 10 years, 15 years we need. That is why we are here. That is why we are in SamAuto. This is the power of SamAuto. The workers, the employees, the legacy, the history.
The SamAuto team is the plant's greatest strength. It is thanks to this team that we have achieved such significant milestones. When the plant first opened, we produced just 5-6 models. Today, that number has grown to around 150. This includes more than 60-70 body types, several categories of buses, multiple models built on truck chassis, 7-8 types of trucks, and more recently, we have also mastered the production of complex vehicles such as pickups and specialized equipment.
In the automotive industry, we have a technological disruption, which not only includes electrification or alternative energy sources, it also includes the concept of connected vehicle. So vehicles are more connected to the environment. And another important disruption in the industry is the environmental pressure, of course. Environmental pressure is not only for the cars or for the vehicles that we manufacture and sell, it's also for the factories where we manufacture. So the good thing is the Uzbekistan government has a very sensitive approach on the environmental side. That's good. Now, of course, converting the current vehicles to electric or other alternative energy sources will take time because there will be some infrastructure investments needed, etc. But we have the capability to do that because we have currently in our portfolio electrical or CNG type or biogas type buses and trucks, which we will introduce to SamAuto, and we will also develop them in the SamAuto business too. With time, these vehicles will come.
In Turkey, our products now, almost 22,000 units are serving around the world, and 75% of them is in Europe. We will make the same in Uzbekistan. We will follow the trends. We will be in the part of these trends, but we will adapt them according to the regional requirements, regional needs. Automotive industry is changing, I know, but we are ready. We are changing, we are adapting our strategy accordingly. So we will bring the products to this year. CNG products will be on the agenda following year. The 12-meter buses and electrical buses will be also on the Uzbekistan market. So we are working on it.
Whenever I see our vehicles on the road, I feel a deep sense of pride. Our products serve people and contribute to the growth of businesses, both in Uzbekistan and beyond. Behind every vehicle are hundreds of specialists and thousands of operations, all working together to ensure that what we produce is reliable, efficient, and of the highest quality.
Today, more than 60,000 vehicles produced by SamAuto are operating on the roads of Uzbekistan. This means that every fifth commercial vehicle in the country has come off our production line. Fire trucks, ambulances, garbage trucks, dump trucks, vans, pickups, and buses. More than 148 types of vehicles based on our platforms are in operation today. Seeing this, I personally feel a deep sense of pride.
Samarkand is a wonderful city, not only Samarkand, Bukhara, Hiva, all the cities, and you deserve more tourists in the country, and I will be the ambassador for your tourism activities. I want to see more tourists, and tourists, by the way, are good for our business too, for the bus business. And of course, environmentally, as I said, with solar panels supported, having more alternative energy sources, and having in the product portfolio more sustainable alternative energy source vehicles from gas, biogas, and electricity. And of course, the current turnover or the current, let's say, sales turnover of the company at least 2.5 times more. This is what I want to see, sir.
Now, the question, what will I feel 10 years later if I will come to Samarkand? I will be so proud that I will see there are lots of queues. People are running in a hurry to send some products to Africa, to send some products to Central Asia, and everyone is saying first, send my product, send my vehicle, give my transport. So I believe the capacity at that time to produce, to send will be the capacity scarcity, let's say, not to find the customer, just to hurry to deliver what we produce. This will make me much more proud than today, but please do not misunderstand. I'm currently so much proud of Uzbekistan. This will just increase my pride. That will be the success factor for me.
But what impressed me a lot is I feel like home here. So the Uzbek and Turkish culture is very, very similar. So, and we feel all my people here feel themselves very good. So that's a big advantage. So we have a close language. Culturally, we feel ourselves very good. So now what we have to do is to contribute to this country. How can we contribute? So first of all, we have to all our friends in Turkey and all around the world, we should explain them what is happening in Uzbekistan and what is attractive in Uzbekistan. Not only to do business, also to visit tourism-wise. So, on the other side, economically, as a company, we can contribute a lot to the Uzbekistan economy. And having now the support of the government authorities for our strategic plan, I have great hopes that we will contribute to the Uzbekistan economy in the next 5 years. So we are happy to be here.
We just started the Coca-Cola business here, so it was the first biggest privatization of Uzbekistan and successfully developing. Now, Anadolu Isuzu came. We are here in our second homeland in order to produce, in order to export, in order to help, in order to be a part of the development of Uzbekistan as well. That's why we will continue to do our success story together with our Uzbek cousins, Uzbek brothers, Uzbek sisters as well.
30 years, a journey of challenges, change, and growth. Yet the most important thing remains unchanged: the commitment to creating vehicles people trust. SamAuto, movement created for life.